I don't know if I can see me well, but hello. Let's get right into it. Alright. It says here, John 5:15. The men went and told the Jews that Jesus was the one who had made him well. You know, last night I was looking at a video that was talking about five signs that God is trying to talk to you. And one of the signs is like God speaking through you, through his word. And of course, I know that stuff does happen, but at that time, last night, I was kind of like in a moment of like, what is God trying to tell me right now? And I was directed to this verse. You guys, Jesus does heal. Jesus does heal people. Jesus does help people. And I mean, of course, you know, the more you know. Ironic, ain't it? But you guys, Jesus does heal. Oh. Or what is this? Why is the devil trying to play with me? I'm not for that. Anyways, whatever. You know what? We're just gonna go over here. Let's see where we can go. Cause I wanna hold on a second. Anyways, God does heal in ways that are really unimaginable and unexplainable. And let me tell you a story that has happened to me. So right around May. Around May, my dad has passed away last year, and it was a very, very difficult time. You know, I was about to graduate from high school. It was just 2 weeks away from graduating. It was, you know, like I was right at the finish line, and then that all of a sudden happened. My dad passed away. Like, you were supposed to be there at the finish line, but you weren't. And throughout time, like the whole summer, like at the fall right now, even like on the winter, I was always the only thing that I was wondering about is what could I have done better? Because there was signs that my dad was not okay, and you know, it was quite difficult for me to like understand, like, why would you do this? Like, and then I don't know, I guess in that same time I kind of, you know, came to the realization that, you know, it was just a lot for him at the time, and he just felt the need that he had to end things. And I do have the sensation that he did regret that decision, because I have various dreams of him that kind of point out that he did not wanted to do that. Like, he still wanted to be alive. Whew, okay, and I just like I'm also kind of, wow, sorry, I kind of got distracted because it was true. Like when I see people in my dreams, people that have passed away, it's them trying to reach out to me in a way, and I do believe that. But anyways, start moving forward. It was now summer of 2025, which is this year. It was probably June or July. It was probably June, and I took this trip to New York. Now, back in the day, you know, 2024, I used to make trips to New York a lot, and those trips will stress me out. I'm talking about stress me out so badly. So badly. And I just remember being always in this state of, discomfort when I used to go to New York, because the whole point of us going to New York, it was to support my father. Okay, so things were pretty bad. Okay. And it was just like every weekend we had to drive 4 hours. Well, almost every weekend we had to drive 4 hours to go support my dad, to go, saying, like, we're here for you. We're here for you, And, then back now to the trip that I made to New York, finally, a year later after his death, I can tell you, it was the best weekend ever. It was the best weekend ever, and I mean it. I mean it with my whole heart. I do. Because in that time, it wasn't about, it wasn't like not for me. It was something that, of course, I needed to heal, but to actually just zoom out of all the things that are available for me. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like the one realization that, I cannot just only focus on this. I have this whole other view I can look at. I mean, look where I'm at. Hello. Trees, beautiful trees. Love it. Love it. But it was such a healing journey, because I went to a Catholic church, and I cried because it was very beautiful. It was very touching. It was very connecting to the Lord. And that's something that I should do more. I should congregate. Is that the word? Congregate myself more in church. But there was also this moment where me and my friend was on a subway, and I didn't know that this subway was stopping like one block away, like actually one corner away from my dad's house, the house where he died. And I looked at that corner, like, because that corner was staring at me back. I swear it was. I don't swear. Sorry. I don't promise you either. But it was looking at me back. It was looking at me back, and I was just like, there was something in me that tells me that I have to go to my dad's house, and I did. I went there, and the first thing that I kind of did when I was walking over there, it was this anxious feeling of, how should I feel? How should I react? What is going to happen? Like, oh my God, I'm going to literally drop down to my knees and I'm going to cry. And I'm going to call out to him and he won't answer. In that moment, this was right after the church, okay? Visiting this church. It was right after, okay? So imagine that. It's just like this like the whole subway ride, this piece, and then just another moment is this striking feeling of going to a place that kind of haunted me in a way. But then on my way there, like I was saying, I was very anxious, and I got there. When I got there, the first thing I asked my friend is, do you think if I call out to him, he will answer? Knowingly that he was not there. I knew, but I still wanted to call him out to see if he answered. And so I didn't do that because I knew. My friend, after I asked that, he offered me some time alone with me in the house, and I was like, yes, please, I would love that. As soon as he left and he went to a corner to do whatever, I felt this immense peace. The type of peace that not only comforts you, but like fixes something within you. That crucial silent moment where you know that everything is alright. She's in a better place. I am okay. I am breathing. I have money. I have a friend that I can talk to, maybe, may or may not. I have have people around me. I have family. And I am breathing. Like, that's so many blessings to count on its own. Like, in that moment, I just felt like this huge, potent state of bliss and, like, of course, like I was saying, peace, but just like it was so immense, like it was indescribable. I was like, I've never experienced this before. Where's this coming from? But I didn't focus on that. I focused on the truth. Everything is alright. Things happened. They happened, and that's the story, you know? And I kind of like came to that realization, and all my worries about what should I have done left in that moment, like everything, my worries, just everything. And I'm like, wow. Like, wow. A year ago, I was rotting in bed, trying to think of ways of how to do things better, but what's done, it's done. I experienced grief. It was not a really good place to be in, but it has shaped me up to the person that I am today. And I am thankful for that. But there's like this knowing that it wasn't just like me knowing that my father was okay, it's that my father was with the Heavenly Father. Hello. Come on now. And it was just a beautiful moment. And then after, I turned to my friend and I was like, everything is okay. And this huge, not huge wind, but like this big hug came to me. Like, you know, this breeze, I don't know if you guys can hear it. This like breeze just came over me and hugged my soul. So like it wasn't like so tightly, but it was like kind of like a blanket, like a warm, big, fuzzy, cozy blanket. And a warmth blanket, I felt so warm. Although the like, I don't know, like at the moment, like I was feeling a little cold, but not really. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's something that the human language cannot explain. But I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. And I often think about that miracle, that blessing. Jesus does heal, but in ways that we cannot really express. Like, it's something out of the ordinary. It's something inhumane. It's something divine, you know? And we have to kind of announce these things to the world and have the testimony to say that Jesus does heal. He can heal. Not only he healed my relationship with my dad passing away, but recently he has also changed my point of views on a lot of things. But I'm talking about like hate point of views. Hate, like my last video. Hello. Because I cannot hate. I just can't hate. I have too much love to give. You know what I'm saying? And I'm also learning how to kind of speak with the Lord more and not make things about myself, which is something I learned. I don't know. He's not a YouTuber. He's an influencer actually, because he influenced me the way that I do things in my everyday life and to understand why Jesus died on the cross for us. His name is, or his username is Day by Dre. Y'all should check, if that rings the bell for you, y'all should check him out, alright? Because he is the best. Like, wow, I wouldn't be here without him. And I'm just like, I don't know. As of late, I won't deny these things. Like, I'm all over the place because there's so many things that I want to say. I got to calm down. like one of the things that I have also healed is my relationship with myself, my relationship of how I should act or what should I do. And it's like, I will be called to do the things when I'm called to do them. You know, if the time is now, but like you're kind of uncertain, pray about it. But I sometimes feel like I shouldn't be constantly searching God, because although I feel like I want to do so much for him because he has suffered so much for me, but I am mortal. You know, I am mortal. I cannot do anything else other than glorify him, praise him, speak about him and how much he has helped me. You know, like there's so much that God has helped me to do. Healing. I'm talking about also like spiritual healing. I'm talking about the trauma that the devil has literally given me. Y'all, it's a real thing, because I used to always think that the Lord should be like the Lord we should be working with the Lord in a very specific and narrow way that is like all suffering, all like, you know, all under pressure. And it's true, we're working under pressure only because the devil is literally like playing with our lives. Yo. And it's like, no. And it's just like, there has been so much illusions. There has so much deceitful ideas that I had a week ago, and now I don't have them anymore, because I have talked with the Lord about them. And I didn't do it before because I felt horrible, because why? Because I felt as though I didn't know Jesus well enough. Like, if I come to him with this problem, then that means that I don't know anything about him. But I'm just learning. Like, I have been, like, my family has introduced me to Christ for the longest time. But now I am actually taking the work that it is needed to do what I have to do. And this is all to say that Jesus can do magnificent things in a way that you cannot even imagine. Just let him work and have faith. Have faith. Yo, have faith and patience that things will come out better than expected. You just gotta leave it to him. You do. You gotta leave it to him, and you gotta have that trust in him that he will do great things, because he will. He will. And afterwards, tell people about it. Right now, I don't want to go too deep on my situationships in life, because, you know, although I feel like it's really, really personal, but I'm trying to change my views on, like, what's it called? I'm trying to change my views on, should I really say this, Holy Spirit? Right now, I'm trying to change my views on my sexuality. And that's something I don't tell people often, because that is so intimate. But if God could get me through my father's death, if God could get me through the, like, deceitful, whatever the word is saying, it says, I'm stumbling for my words, because this is so big, you guys. It's so big. Wow. God is just good. And all I'm trying to say with my experiences and like all my stumbling upon my words is that to please trust in him. Please surrender and watch how things will flow. Maybe not how you want them to be, but they will at their godly time, because we are on God's time after all. And that's something I had also to learn, because I wanted to do things so fast and so quick, and I want to be with everybody, and I want to be like every Christian, but I'm not like every Christian. We are not like every Christian. There's at least one thing one thing, one or two, but one thing that differs us from each other. Which is why I that's my belief. That's what I come to understanding. That's why, like, God can tell us apart. There's something within us, one thing that tells us apart from one another. That doesn't mean that we're above everybody or below anyone. And I think it's so, like, wow, just divinely orchestrated, magical, majestic, right? Just cosmic, oof, big. But that's something, these are things that I have realized that I need to share with all of you. The internet. So, and I'm also trying to find ways of how to speak more fluently and let the Holy Spirit speak. Not my own words, but I have to speak about my experiences. And let me leave you with this note. One last thought. I had to also learn how to forgive. Forgive myself. Forgive myself for, like, damaging myself so much into doing things and beating myself up so many times, which in a way I do kind of still continue to do so, but like, I have to learn how to let go and to know that I am not just only evidence of the things that had happened to me. You know, I'm not only evidence. That's not my whole being. I'm more than that. I know that I'm more than that. But anyways, take care of yourself, love yourself, and I'll see you the next time. You know, if you like this video, like it, subscribe, comment your own thoughts. I would love to hear them, truly. And I'll see you next time. Peace. TTY out.